In this tutorial, I'm going to go through how to export your 3ds Max file and open it in Twinmotion. So I've got the original 3ds Max file that we were working on in the previous tutorial. So I'm going to want to go into File in the top left-hand toolbar, and instead of saving as, because Twinmotion can't open Max files, we need to export it through File, Export, Export again, and we need to save it as a .fbx file instead. So it's automatically going to save into your 3ds Max export folder. You can change that if you like, but that's just where it's automatically going to save. And I'm going to save it as Twinmotion export. Yep, so I'm going to save that, and I'm just going to click OK. And I'm just going to click OK for these warnings again, because it doesn't really affect what we're doing. And there we go. So now we've exported this as a FBX file. Next, I'm going to want to go onto my Unreal Engine. My Epic Games Launcher. And in the left-hand toolbar, you'll be able to go onto the Unreal Engine here and then select Twinmotion. And I'm just going to click Launch, and that'll take a couple of seconds. Okay, when Twinmotion is loading, this screen here will pop up. And then here we go. So this rectangular box here will automatically open when you open Twinmotion. So I'm going to want to go to the top left hand corner and click New Scene, and that'll just open a new project for us. So next I'm going to want to import that FBX file from 3ds Max into Twinmotion. So I'm going to go down to the bottom bar here, and I'm going to click Import, which is on the very left. Then I'm going to click this plus arrow here, and under Geometry I'm going to go Your Files and then Open. And here's my Twinmotion export in my 3ds Max export folder, and here we go, it's the FBX file, and I'm just going to open that. And then once that's loaded in, just click Import. And here we go. This screen here basically shows the 3D scene. I'm going to use this button here in the middle of the top right hand icons to just open this up. And this basically just gives us our 3D view. So the controls are up on the top panel here. So left click is just orbiting around a pivot. The pan, zooming in and out, is just the center scroll on your mouse. To look around, it's right click, and similar to any other game, using your WASD keys you can move around also your Q and E to move directly vertically up or down. You can also change the speed at which you move around with numbers 1 through to 6. 1 is going to be your slowest and 6 is going to be your fastest. So just to make it a bit easier, I'm going to click 5 just so I can move around moderately quickly, and there you can see that I've definitely sped up. Okay, next, the import, you can see that there's all this sand here. That's just automatically imported in when we opened our new scene. So we're just going to want to delete that because that wasn't in our original 3ds Max scene. So I'm just going to click on the sand and just delete it. And we can see here that there was 2 lots of sand that were automatically imported into our Twinmotion. So I'm just going to click the other sand pile and delete it. And now we've got that original 3ds Max file as an FBX in Twinmotion. We've got the original terrain with the contours and all of the real building heights as well, all imported in there. And yeah, that's how you import from 3ds Max into Twinmotion.